Hey guys, Blue here. Welcome to Sonic Sonic Lost World Mods. There we go. We're doing the non-existent 6th edition. And what's this? It removes the Deadly 6 bosses. You know, those terrible bosses that, you know, literally were the easiest thing in the whole world. Yes, well, they're finally gone. Hooray! So it's like a nice victory. Also, I feel like it's weird because, you know, I love bosses in Sonic, and I love that, you know, now they actually care about Super Sonic, where like you can actually get 50 rings before every boss. But the thing is, it's kind of strange because they were just so ridiculously easy. Like, what was even the point? But now they're actually gone. Yeah, they still talk, but I mean, who honestly cares at this point? But you know, basically what this mod does is that it changes the bosses at the end to just regular stages, and I feel like that's how the game should have been, really. Because I always found it kind of weird that Act 2 and Act 4 always got a boss, and it just kind of felt really strange, and they didn't have their own boss act. I would have liked it if all the stages had their own boss act and all of that. See, look at that. That's really how Windy Hill Zone 2 should have been. I feel like that's how it should have been. I feel like, I don't know, kind of like mini bosses in between, like, at the end of, like, Act 2 and Act 4 just felt kind of really weird, and I feel like they should have had their own boss act. I don't know, it's just kind of strange like that, but I don't know, I feel like it's a lot more fitting now that it's not really, it doesn't really have, like, a boss at the end. I don't know. Oh, here's one cool thing you can do. I don't know if you could tell, but hold on. Okay. Basically, what you can do here on ledges that you can just vault over, if you double tap it while you're getting up, Sonic does this like little hop forward. It's a little bit hard to see in 3D, but you can actually see it a lot better in 2D, and it's kind of cool actually. It kind of reminds me of what Sega promised originally in the first trailers of Sonic Lost World, where like the parkour is supposed to keep the flow. It wasn't supposed to like slow you down or anything. It was supposed to like keep things moving. But the thing is that in the final game, it doesn't seem like they really kept with that, because a lot of the parkour kind of slows you down a little bit. Because when you think of it, you know, jumping is a lot better than just simply parkouring over the ledge. See, what's the point there if I could just jump and get there faster? See, there you go. See, okay, wait, I'm gonna do it again. Did you see that? Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. There you go. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of like a promise of like what Sega made back in the day. But you know, overall, I just feel like, I don't know, it just disappeared for some reason. No idea why though. Ah, fuck! Fell right into the pit. Ah, man. But yeah, I feel like, you know, Sega just kind of went back on the whole idea of the parkour, because, you know, in the final product, Sonic seems to just, I don't know, parkour seems really, really useless. Like, there's like nothing to it. It's just kind of like there to help you like get on ledges, and that's about it. That's like the only new move Sonic has, and even then, can you really call that a new move? I mean, Sonic kind of had that in SA2. So I mean, really, I don't know, Lost World's marketing was really strange in the way that it just kind of promised things that weren't really there or were already existing, but they just called it new. I don't know. It's just kind of strange to me, but whatever. I just like this, the whole non-existent 6th edition, because I feel like it's a whole lot more of a straightforward kind of thing, where, you know, it's just kind of like, just straight to the point, you know. I don't want a boss at the end. I played a stage to get a stage. If I wanted a boss, I just played a boss act. That's something that, you know, Unleashed and Generations at least did right. Why would I want a boss in the middle of the stage? This is not Sonic 2. That's one thing about Sega now. They always try to go for the classic side. Why? Why? If you want to make a classic Sonic game, make a classic Sonic game. Stop forcing modern Sonic into these classic situations. Look at this. Look at this. If I take a screenshot of this, what does this look like? Does this look like a sequel? Does this look like a game that will come after Sonic Adventure 2? Or does this look like Sonic 3 Remastered? Literally, this game, Lost World, is even more classic and nostalgic than Generations, and that's sad. Generations had more realistic graphics than this game. this is such a cartoony game. It literally looks like Sonic 2 remastered, basically. That's what this reminds me of. Sonic 2 remastered. This does not remind me of a game that comes after Sonic Adventure 2. Look at this. This looks like a classic Sonic game. Why does Sega want to do this? This is modern Sonic. Treat him like he's modern Sonic. If you want to make a classic Sonic game, you have a model made for generations. Use it. That's one thing I don't like, that Sega's forcing classic Sonic down our throats. Why do I care? I want to play a modern Sonic 3D game because it's modern Sonic in 3D. If I wanted to buy a 2D game, I'd either play Sonic Colors because that game decided to be 2D for no reason, or just I'll play a classic Sonic game. I don't know. I'm not going to go through the entire game. After this, I'm probably just going to play some of the stages that I like because, you know, I don't want to play this entire game. I mean, this game is not that bad, but, I mean, it's not the greatest. It's not the most entertaining either. It's kind of weird. It's already like 11 at night, but I'm still pretty awake. I'm getting a little bit tired because Lost World seems to kind of bore me, but you know, I got coffee with me, so, well, it's kind of weird actually. So like, I work at like Dunkin' Donuts, man, so like, give me tips. Okay, but you know, I got there because, you know, YouTube money is terrible, so, you know, I got a real job, whatever. Because real jobs are, I don't know, it's kind of weird. You know, what the fuck? Literally, Sonic Lost World has stopped working. Fuck my life. Wow, okay. Okay. Wow, what the fuck was that? Hold on, what the fuck? I'm gonna... Okay, literally, Sonic Lost World decided to crash and be fucking dumb, okay? Wow. Okay, so I'm not playing Desert Ruins anymore. Okay, that's just weird. Ah, god damn it. Okay, I guess I can just restart Sonic Lost World. Wow, okay, literally my life. Okay, guys, so I'm back and just like, okay, I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. Oh wait, no, I was talking about that I have a real job. Yeah, I've had a real job for like about a few months now, and that's probably why there's been a lot more inactivity on the channel. Ever since I got a job, I remember it was about September that I promised that I would have like videos out like every day and all that stuff. But then eventually that fell apart completely. Why? Because I got a real job. So, you know, on the weekends I would work and, yeah. I still don't have my license yet because why? Because I'm a fucking idiot who decided to take his perma test really, really late. But whatever. So I'm a senior in high school now, and so yeah, I have a job, and you know, I hate people. So I mean, yeah, man. Why am I talking about my job? This is like YouTube. This is a fucking Sonic channel. Why am I talking about my job? You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna keep talking about my job. I don't care. But you know, the thing is, of people is like, okay, so I don't know, they're really dumb people, and then there's the Latino people who don't know English, but like, okay, I'm being real. I'm not here to be racist, but come on, if you're gonna live in a different country, at least try to learn the language. I mean, come on. No one from America goes to India to speak English. I mean, who does that? Who does that? I mean, okay, that'd be as stupid as like someone who speaks French but goes to Italy and expects people to speak French there. What the fuck? Why? No, learn the language at least a little bit, at least a place in order. There's literally some guys that are like, Okay, so he's like, one guy orders like a medium coffee, and I'm like, okay, hello, how can I help you? And then, shit! Okay, I totally lost my concentration there. I totally forgot that there was a bottomless pit there. But, that's because Sonic Lost World for some reason doesn't allow you to go in water, which is the stupidest thing ever. Okay, but anyway, so, and then I speak English to him, and then he's like, quiero un café mediano con crema y azúcar. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, I can speak Spanish, but I'm not the best. That's the thing is, I am Latino. I am Latino and I'm Asian. But, you know, that's my ethnicity, if you guys didn't know. I don't even know, most of you guys don't even know my, my face, probably, unless you've, like, checked my Twitter. Plug. But, yeah, most of you probably don't even know what I look like or sound like. I mean, everyone hears what I sound like. I speak in, like, almost every video, unless it's a stupid filler video. Okay, back to the filler videos. I only upload those because of, fuck! Okay, I'm gonna cut. Wow, you gotta be kidding me. You know what? Fuck it, I'm not cutting. But yeah, I only upload filler videos from time to time because I have to keep activity on the channel. At least a little bit. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be a video here and there. I mean, I used to do that a lot back in the day. I used to just make random videos, and I guess I gotta stop because recently my channel has been becoming a lot more serious. I've been doing a lot more of serious. Oh, ew, fuck that little wink thing. If that wink thing appears, that literally is like giving me like cancer. Because honestly, that's the stupidest thing you've ever want to see. That's like seeing like the P block in like the new Super Mario Bros. Games that just tell you to just skip the game because they think that it's too hard for you, which is stupid, and it literally gives me like cancer just looking at it. But I mean, oh fuck, what was I talking about? Damn it, I have a really short attention span. God damn it, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay, but whatever. And oh wait, filler videos. Got it. I only upload that to keep activity on the channel. That's really it. Okay. Oh shit. Hey, look. Does this remind you of any other franchise? Anyone? Legit. When I saw the screenshot of this, okay. Look at this. This looks like New Super Mario Bros. Wii. The way the water looks and the platforms. This tropical coast is basically New Super Mario Bros. Wii. This is the most Mario Sonic has ever gotten, and it's fucking crazy. Why so much Mario? I never got the whole point. I think Azuka at one point was like, this is full of Mario fans. I'm like, why the fuck would I want to play a game for the Mario fans? I'm a fucking Sonic fan. Why? Look at this. This reminds me so much of Mario. Look at this. Even the little fish, the piranha fish and everything like that. Look at it's exactly like it. All right, so I'm gonna go back. Let's see. Let me play a stage that I kind of like. Not playing the snowball level. Fuck that. Yeah, I kind of like the stage actually. So. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry guys if I've been talking a lot about stuff that really doesn't matter in this video, like my job and like my content on my channel. But I mean, there's not much to this mod really. I'm just kind of trying to talk, you know, just to kind of fill you in on something. I mean, what can I talk about this level? I mean, if anything, I think a few of you see my Let's Play of this game and pretty much know my opinions on this stage. I mean, all this mod does is really just kind of remove the, bosses, and that's one thing I do like about it. It's kind of just straight to the point. I just never liked the whole thing of having, like, bosses in the stages, you know? For a while now, it's always been, like, boss acts. I mean, Sonic Heroes didn't have like a boss inside of its stages. Sonic Adventure didn't really have that either. Or Sonic Adventure 2, they mostly had just individual boss stages, and I feel like that's how it should be done. This is kind of trying to aim more for the classic Sonic fans, but then again, I've never understood the point of trying to force classic into modern, and it's just kind of awkward just looking at modern Sonic do the like the figure 8 run, making him do all these classic things, like facing Badniks again. You know, one thing I liked about modern Sonic was that because he was different from classic Sonic, you could tell that. You could tell he was different from Classic because he had his own different enemies, he had his own different gameplay style, he even had different, he had a different visual style overall. You didn't see super cartoony graphics in Sonic. I mean, sure, they were a little bit more, they were a little bit more realistic, but they weren't, like, overly realistic. You could just tell that he had a different art style than what Classic had, because they had a different vision back in the day. They had a different vision for Sonic back in the 1990s. They wanted to make these crazy, colorful looking stages, but you know what I want to see from modern Sonic? I don't want to see I don't want to see fucking Call of Duty, but you know, I want to see stages that have they're more kind of in a realistic setting, but they still have the look of a cartoon. What I'm thinking about is more Sonic Unleashed or Sonic Adventure-esque, where it's kind of more like, you know, the humans were a little, mostly the humans in Sonic Adventure look kind of a little bit more anime, actually, now I think about it. A little bit more animated, or, what I want to see in a modern Sonic style is kind of more of a soft cell shading. You know, not heavy, but it's still kind of there, implied there, kind of in its lighting. Or I want to see more of a game like Unleashed. Unleashed had these really nice textures, but you could still tell that, you know, it was a cartoon. You know, you could see all the humans. They looked like they were straight out of a Pixar movie, and it was pretty legit. That was a thing. I really like that. I really like the humans in Sonic Unleashed because of that. They really look really nice, and they look really unique just because of that. I think Unleashed is probably the perfect style for Sonic. It's like a real world setting with real world inspiration, but you know, it's not. You can tell that it's not. You can tell it has this cartoony kind of flair, but it has these really realistic lighting effects, like the Hedgehog engine. It has really good shadows and lighting and all that, but and has really good textures, but you can tell that it's a cartoon. It's not it's kind of like a Pixar movie, you know. It has really nice looking leaves and grasses and all that, but you can tell it's a cartoon. It's not supposed to be photorealistic in any sort of way. That's how I feel modern Sonic should be, and I feel like classic Sonic should stay with the truly cartoony kind of stages, you know, all these wacky designs, all these wacky loops and hills, all of that. That's what classic Sonic should be about. That's what it should be. There should be a distinct, something that separates modern and classic Sonic. That's how I feel like it should be done. There should always be something to distinguish the games apart. Because this game, I can't even tell what it's supposed to be. Is it modern? Is it classic? What are they trying to do? I hear Roger going oh yeah, I'm a 40-year-old man trying to sound like a 15-year-old dude. Yeah! And then, you know, you get all these, you see all these cartoony little all these cartoony leaves, all these cartoony enemies. You don't know what their vision was with this game, and it's just kind of all over the place. You see modern Sonic, you know, still have some of his modern moves, but then again, most of his moves are starting to act more like classic, and they have these clashes between the styles, and modern Sonic is getting shorter. It's really strange what they're trying to do with this, and what they're trying to do with modern Sonic. They're trying to bring in the whole nostalgia thing, but it's not working, Sega. If you want to do a nostalgia thing, why don't you do that every anniversary game, not every fucking game? Legit, ever since Sonic Unleashed, they've been adding the 2D sections to a ridiculous amount. You know, maybe the 2D was cool for one game, but you know, it doesn't mean you have to add a 2D section every game. I want a full 3D Sonic game. Can you do that, Sega? No, because we gotta keep the classic fans somehow. Fuck the classic fans! What are you trying to do? It's a modern Sonic game. If you want modern Sonic fans, make a modern Sonic game. If you want a classic Sonic fans, make a classic Sonic game. What is stopping you, Sega? Honestly. I think there was a classic Sonic mod in the works for this game, and it works so fucking well, and it's kind of crazy, because legit, classic Sonic works so much better in this game than modern Sonic ever will, and it's fucking... Oh shit, I thought... Oh, I messed up. But classic Sonic works so much better in this game than modern Sonic does, and it's just fucking ridiculous that they even made this a modern Sonic game, because the way how it is, the way how the story is, the way how the characters look, everything looks so goofy and ridiculous. It looks so wacky and out of place. It looks nothing like a real world. This is what a classic Sonic game should look like. Look at this. Look at all these graphics. Look at all these cartoony graphics and all this. This is what I want to see in like a Sonic remastering, not a fucking Sonic game. Like, I mean a modern Sonic game. Sorry. But, you know, this is what I want to say in the classic Sonic game. This looks like, these look like new stage ideas for, like, Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Like, a real Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Like, a game that they planned back in, like, the 1990s. But this doesn't look like a game that would come after Sonic Lost World, after Sonic Adventure, after Unleashed, all of that. You don't think that at all. But what I can really say about this is that Lost World is a really nice art style, just not for modern Sonic. That's the thing. It's a nice art style, but it just doesn't fit modern Sonic. That's one thing. You gotta get that. You gotta get that into your heads. It's a good style, just not for modern. That's it. Because all this kind of like heavily saturated. Oh shit! Do you see how fucking fast I went? But look at all these cartoony and wacky designs and everything like that. All this heavy contrast and saturation. This is exactly what a classic Sonic game needs to look like. You know, this has a better art style for classic than, you know, Generations had for classic. And that's how, I mean, this is how a classic Sonic game in HD should be made. Why don't they make that? You know, I hope that Sega reveals the anniversary game soon, because I'm really curious. Because they've shown off Boom, Modern, and Classic in the same image, and they have this like classic Green Hill breaking into a modern. So it's a really interesting image. You know, there's been so much speculation, but you know, nothing's really been confirmed yet, and I really want to find out. I'm really interested for this game because it just looks so different and unique, and you know, I hope it's what it is. I really hope it's not Generations 2. I don't really want a Generations 2. I mean, sure, you know, it might be plausible, but I don't want one, you know? What's the point of celebrating 20 years if it's going to be like every single game now? You know, who wants a Generations 3 or 4 or 5? You know, if Sonic fans keep liking this, they're going to keep doing it forever. They're not going to do anything unique anymore. They're just going to keep throwing trash like this every year and then just bringing in another Sonic Generations. But then they're going to run out of stages to do anyway. So eventually by Sonic Generations 5, what stages are they going to do next? They're going to do stages that everybody hates. Labyrinth Zone. Ooh. Like, honestly, that's one thing I don't like about the whole idea and concept of Generations. Generations was created to celebrate 20 years of Sonic. What's the point if they're just going to do that every game now? I don't want to celebrate the last 5 years of Sonic that I just played. Why do I care? Generations is its own unique game. It was its own unique thing for just that anniversary. Every other anniversary game wasn't like that. You know, Sonic Adventure 2, there wasn't a Sonic Adventure every 5 years. You know, basically every single anniversary game has been kind of unique in its own way. And that's how I think it should be. You know, Generations was probably a really good game, you know, for most of the fan base. But for me, it was never that impressive. But, you know, well, I mean, when I first played it, maybe it was. But, you know, it won't be impressive anymore if Sega makes more. So that's why I don't want a Sonic Generations 2. It's just like, what's the point of having a Sonic Generations every year, though? Like, honestly, if I'm just going to get an anniversary game every year, it's going to be like, oh my god, the time stream happened again! And even then, the plot's going to get worse, because how are they going to explain the time stream corrupting another time? You know, Sonic Generations could be great. It could have been great. But I feel like they could have done so much more with what they had. They had 20 years of Sonic, but yet the game seemed really, really rushed. That's one thing about Sega. They gotta stop rushing their games, man. I mean, even this game was rushed. So anyway, guys, I'm thinking of playing Sonic and Secret Rings, actually. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys want to see that. I mean, I don't really care, because I really want to cover that game. I really want to start playing games that were before the whole modern Sonic era. I really want to get my opinions out on stuff that came out before the whole Roger Craig Smith and all that. you know, I want to start going back in Sonic's history a little bit, because this is the year of Sonic, kind of. It's his 25th anniversary. Sonic's still going on somehow. I don't know. His games are kind of trash, but, you know, what am I going to do about it? But, you know, he's still going strong, kind of, a little bit. You know, he's still alive, you know. There we go. That's a better way of wording it. He's still alive. He's not dead yet. He's almost dead, but he's not dead yet. Yeah, that's a good way to wording it. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna finish this one stage, and then I'm gonna be done for this, because I think you guys get the point of the whole, like, the whole getting rid of the whole bosses thing. I mean, it's basically just playing the game how it kind of should have been. You know, no bosses in between of the stages. You know, it's just kind of like stage to stage. Which I feel like it's really how the game should have been done, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Okay. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry for, like, just going on a huge rant about Sonic, but just, you know, a lot of things need to be addressed. You know, I don't really have that much time to really get my opinions out. Most of my videos are just consisting of nothing really, but, you know, I feel like today it's just, like, you know, a really good day for recording, actually. I don't know. But I'm thinking of playing some of the games in Sonic's history. I'm thinking of going back to Sonic the Secret Rings. I'm probably going to be covering, what else am I going to be covering? Probably going to be covering the, hold on, can I go through this? Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm Supersonic. Yeah! Oh yeah, man, this is awesome. Okay, but just, you know, yeah. I mean, sorry for just going on a huge rant about all this stuff. You know, so much stuff was going on in this video. It's kind of crazy. So many things I've talked about, you know, but I just feel like I've got to get a lot of these things out. I feel it, you know, probably around this month or something like that, I'm going to focus a little bit more on YouTube, because, you know, school has been kind of slowing down. I mean, the last 2 weeks have been kind of stressful on me a little bit, because, you know, I got to get stuff done. But, you know, now my homework's slowing down again. Now I got, like, all my projects. All I got to do is kind of focus on school, because I'm a senior, so not much is going on anymore. So, you know, I'm good. So, you know, I'm just gonna start working a little bit on the whole YouTube thing again, because, you know, why not? Okay, gotta finish this really quick. Oh, fuck it. Oh, god damn it. Oh wait, I can do that. I forgot. Man, this stage is kind of empty without the bosses now. Damn. Oh shit! Oh my, whoa, did you see that? Okay. Okay. Okay, what the fuck was that? Okay, there we go. Now we got like 50 rings. Yeah, we got it. Now fuck that, I want a wall run. There we go. We have Supersonic, and there we go. But I mean, yeah, guys, sorry, it's just been like a lot in this video, actually. It's kind of crazy. I didn't really think it was gonna do that much, but you know, whatever. I didn't realize I was playing it for this long. Actually, it's been like, how long is this video? I don't know. Since like the thing, since like Generations decided, I mean Lost World decided to be like a really good game and crash. You know, I don't know exactly, but it's already 20 minutes on my timer right now, so. Yeah, I've probably been talking for a really, really long time. Who knows if people are still going to keep watching by this point, so who cares? Fuck it all. Yeah, I don't know. I just like to think of this channel as kind of like a channel that is not really to be taken seriously that much. I'm really not a serious guy. I'm just kind of more of a sarcastic guy. Just, oh shit. Wow, okay. Yeah, this channel's really not supposed to be taken seriously. I mean, I feel like a lot of people have been taking a lot of this like negativity towards Sonic, and it's such an insane way, but you know, it's not meant to be. I mean, I'm just kind of joking around most of the time. You can really tell that I don't really care that much if people hate me. You know, I'm just stating my opinions just how it is. All I just want people to do is just understand that, you know, sometimes I'm legit, but sometimes I'm not. I'm real, yeah, you know, I mean, I guess it might be a little bit hard to distinguish it, but just, you know, unless I'm really trying to talk legit, it's like, yeah, just don't take me seriously. That's one thing you gotta learn, you know, don't take me seriously unless I'm trying to be real here. And now, recently, I've been trying to get a lot better at explaining, you know, my stuff for Sonic, explaining a lot. Oh, fuck, why am I messing up so much? But now I've been trying to just kind of explain a little bit more, just do a little bit more. It's, you know, kind of like that. Okay, just gotta finish this really quick because I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go do something. You know, enough recording for today. Got like a really beast video gonna get up. Like, I can't wait to edit this video. Actually, I can't wait to get this video done. Because, you know, why not? This video, like, I talked about a lot in this video, but, you know, I felt like I've talked about a lot of stuff legitly. Like, I don't know, this feels more like a discussion than a mod video. You know, because with a mod video, I constantly have the pressure being like, oh, look at this feature, look at this feature, look at this feature. But, you know, with this kind of mod, it's kind of basic. There's not much to it, but I can show off exactly what there is. You know, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, guys, that's basically been it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, comment if you're new here. Why not subscribe? The creator's channel link will be in the description below. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Anyway, guys, until next video, see ya! Yeah, so, bye.